If you're dreaming of East Bay living without the San Francisco price tag, today we're going to cover our best 10 suburbs in the East Bay. In full disclosure, these 10 top cities are not by any means putting number 1 as the best one or number 10 on the worst one. That's not what we're doing. We want to make sure you know that each city is unique on its own. Personally, live in several cities myself, and I work in all these cities for the last 3 decades. So I love every city. They have the uniqueness in food, culture, amazing parks, recreation. I decided to use this, make it fun. So when I use this box, each ping pong ball has a number. Okay, look at that. Number 1. City number 1 is going to be the beautiful city of San Ramon. So you consider moving to this vibrant city. Here's what you need to know. If you have children or plan to have children, the education is high quality for children of all age, high-ranked schools. As far as safety, in general, the city is very safe. It's an amazing community. It's perfect for family looking for a peaceful living environment, parks, recreation. There are some really nice class parks here. Compared to the areas in the East Bay, affordability is probably not one of the pros. It's a very large city. Therefore, if you feel that you cannot afford a single family home at the moment, they're building right now, I would say over 600 homes. They're really addressing the shortage of housing in the Bay Area. So always something happening. Things of interest of the Wine Festival, live music, mini zoo for the children. I used to take my children there. They are a lot of fun. We have so many artists coming over. Beautiful, beautiful art. The city has about 65,000 residents, 19.5 square miles. You're probably familiar with the weather. It's very sunny, and it tends to get warmer during the summer. That is, about 18 units were listed last month, and approximately we have about 0.9 months of inventory. And the sales price is 1.85. So, yep, it's up there. Home, once hits the market, it takes about 18 days to sell, sometimes less. Price over asking, an average 106%. And this is due to low inventory. Well, we have more buyers available than homes. So that's what we have. Cons, again, cost of living, of course. As we grow, we have more traffic. So if you can avoid peak hours, that will be, again, a plus. But if you can't, embrace a few minutes of heavy traffic, okay? People, in general, are very good drivers, so they use common sense when they're driving. That is for San Ramon. There is a lot more. You can visit the San Ramon City website. I will be also posting some highlights in my website at eastbayhomes.com. So you're welcome to stop by and see. There's plenty of activities at any given time. So now we're going to go for our next city, number 8. So number 8 in our list is Walnut Creek. So let's explore the highlights of this community. Walnut Creek is known of its prime location, offering access to both the bustling city life and serene natural surroundings. Quality of education. The city is renowned for excellent schools providing a strong educational foundation for children. With a booming economy, families and oriented amenities is an amazing ideal place for families. Walnut Creek prides itself on abundant open spaces, hiking, walking, and all kinds of those activities, perfect for nature lovers and active families. So here are some very interesting facts about Walnut Creek. Before Walnut Creek became what we know today as Walnut Creek, this was an untamed wilderness place inhabited by Bay Miwok Indian tribes. I bet a lot of the cities surrounding it has similar history, but it was born through a Mexican land grant. Mexican land grants divided present-day Walnut Creek with Juana Sanchez and the Pacheco's famous grants. From 2,460 residents in the 50s, Walnut Creek population grew to almost 10,000 by 1960s, and today is a thriving town. Rich cultural history and very vibrant downtown. Amazing schools. You have shopping areas, pub stores. Any food you want to find, you'll find in Walnut Creek. Literally, you have restaurants that dedicate themselves to vegetarian, steakhouses, every possible. The activity is amazing. In summer, it's a very, very busy city. Good amount of police presence, good parking spots. You feel free, you feel safe. You're very safe. You have a really large Apple store in there. You'll find whatever you need to find, you'll find it, okay, in Walnut Creek. So let's talk about market update. So inventory, about 34 units were listed for sale last month. 1.6 months of inventory. We have 24 units were sold in last month, in February, and median sales is 2.1. It's a little higher. Potentially no entry level for everybody. Yeah, I totally agree. But again, go back to the same. They have plenty of good condos. You can find a condo in the 300 range. It depends on your family needs. But if you are, newlyweds and you a new couple and you're starting up, maybe you can get away with the 650 range or 7, and you have a nice place. Some people call it limited diversity. Yeah, it's true. I don't see nothing wrong with that, but some people feel that way. If you're looking for a lot of ethnicity as far as different cultures, they are out there, but not as much as other cities. So that's what it is. Cost of living, again, is a little up there, so reflecting the stability and amenities of the areas, that's how it goes. As far as vibrant night, you may find some nice spots, but you want more nightlife, you probably need to go to the city. So in closing, you seek a community with great education opportunities, family-friendly environment, and plenty of outdoor activities. Walnut Creek could be a perfect find for you. So I hope to see you soon, and I'll be happy to give you a tour. Moving on, now we're gonna pick another city from our bingo style. We got number 7 right there. So number 7 is Dublin. Thinking about moving to Dublin, California. Let's break down what makes Dublin a great place to live, along with some things to consider, pros and cons. Family-friendly environment? Yes. Dublin is considered one of the best places in the Bay Area to raise kids. It's known for excellence and schools and family-oriented community. Safety, it boasts a low crime rate, making it a safe environment for families and individuals alike. Numerous parks, community services. Dublin has plenty of opportunity for outdoor activities. Family fun, location is convenient, very convenient. Literally, you are almost in the middle of everywhere. Dublin has a lot of new construction. It's incredible. Every time I drove by, there's another building going up. I have sold several condos in there, and they're nice. The amount of shopping also is available. You have some good-sized shopping centers from the newer developments, plenty. And remember, you have the theaters. They have the X-Max. That is, you need to go. And there's the new experience. I can't remember the name, but I took my wife to see Mission Impossible. We have no idea. When I was sitting, I see kind of waves, on the chair. They were like moving. And I thought, oh, maybe they have some kind of effects like Disney, right? That, some of those attractions. That thing moved. I have to hold for my life. The theater has gone through some renovation. Very impressive. They have parks, they have trails, you name it, Dublin has it. Inventory is a little low. 9 units were listed last month, but that's only 0.6 inventory. We have about 17 units that were sold in February. Median price for single families, 1.6. Yes, up there too. Average per square foot is about 762. So in a way, it's more affordable than Walnut Creek, if you recall my section in Walnut Creek. And if we go back to the same, condos or townhomes, you're probably going to have an entry of $750. A lot of families are opting for that. And by default, again, in a couple of years, you'll be moving to a home. If that's what you want. You're really considering moving to Dublin, you're going to be happy. It's a great city. A lot of good entry-level homes or condos or townhomes, and not different from other cities. Yes, you're gonna have some traffic. Commute areas everywhere, they're gonna be busy. You have the flexibility to avoid them. Pizza oh my goodness, pizza, don't get me started with pizza. There are some serious pizza places. By the way, I make my own pizza. I experiment with an air fryer and we never look back. Okay, I got a ball here. Aha! Number 3 in our list is the city of Pleasanton. Beautiful city. Man, we're very fortunate in the Bay Area, you know that? We have so many good choices. It's incredible. Pleasanton has so much to offer. Our community is very diversity. Pleasanton has a lot of diversity, okay? Ideal for families. The city's safe, very low crime rate. Every city obviously has some crime. Recreation activities, lifestyle, super healthy, a lot of good stuff in Pleasanton. We have a lot of businesses here, big companies, plenty of shopping centers, and food. Don't get me started. Hey, food is amazing. You can find just about anything. I learned about this Korean place, and they have this amazing place. I was like, wow. And it's new again. That's the beauty. So many choices. You have some nightlife. You have some recreation facilities. You name it. The weather is amazing. Proximity to everything. You can jump in the freeway and be in Livermore within 11 miles. I'll measure it. 11 miles. And you'll be in the first exit. in Livermore, which is another city that I will be covering. And by the way, a very quick announcement. If you want me to cover a city that is not in the list, please, by all means, send me, a message, comment, and I'll do my best to cover any city you guys want me to cover. If it's a city that you're interested to move to and you would like to learn more about it, I will put a beautiful package for you. We call it relocation packages, and it will have everything you want to know, everything. If you are thinking about relocating to a particular city, even though you kind of know the city, you drive by, you may have a friend or two or several friends in that city, you'll be surprised when you do a little digging. It's so much to do in every city. One of the biggest places that I took my girls every single year during their childhood, Alameda County Fairgrounds. I'm sure you've been there, but if you haven't, it's okay. I'm sure there's going to be another one coming up. Beautiful. 4th of July to go see the fireworks over there. Amazing. Beautiful. Last time we had the opportunity to see the pig race. Yes, you heard that right. The mini pig race. They are miniature pigs and the race is very entertaining. You got to go check it out. It's super fun. In downtown, you have beautiful boutiques, galleries, restaurants. And then we have the park, the regional park, hiking, mountain bikers, panoramic views. I mean, you have it all. Pleasanton has a lot to offer. So let's talk very quick about the market update, okay? 32 units were listed for sale as of last month. And we have about 1.5 months of inventory. Last month, 19 units were sold, and the median sales price is 1.8. Yeah, it's up there. First-time home buyers are going to have a little bit of a challenge. Please look eventually for a nice condo or a townhome, and that's a great starter. Every time you make that monthly rent, that is not very cheap. I mean, I have family members starting out, and they're paying like $2,500 for a townhome, for a small apartment. I mean, you have to start somewhere. It's okay, but I'm thinking I was renting at one point. I'm nothing wrong with that. But how long are you going to be renting when every time you send the monthly rent, you actually paying somebody else's mortgage? I know, it's kind of a shocker. Accept the possibility that homeownership is possible for you. And when you do, I'll be here to help. Okay, it's time to cover our next city. And we have number 9. Tiny little number 9. Wow, Berkeley, another amazing city. Berkeley is very close to my heart for many reasons. In Berkeley, I did my second commercial real estate. I happened to be a college, not the College of Berkeley, I wish, but a college, a very nice small college. In Berkeley, obviously, has a beautiful campus. Students from everywhere in the world. We have an amazing culture. We're going to talk a little bit about coffee shops, which they are also amazing. You're drawn to the academia and the rich culture, you're in for a treat. Berkeley is celebrated for its vibrant diversity. Community is very progressive. The city provides numerous parks, recreational facilities. Anyone who enjoys hiking, which has an amazing amount of trails, very liberal environment, by the way. So it can be a very comfortable place for like-minded individuals. You will feel at home if you are, into health lifestyle, into things that are extremely important for the environment, justice, equal opportunity. It's just amazing. We have Telegraph Avenue, Bradbury Street, electric shops, Berkeley Marina, another beautiful place. Stunning views of the San Francisco skyline, walking trails, you name it. Again, restaurants, anything you can think of, you'll find it. If I'm in the area, I will make it a point to stop to have a delicious coffee. Coffees are gourmet coffee. I call them bullet coffees. They are amazing. Like many other Bay Areas, Berkeley is no exception. The high school of living. Parking is a little challenging, especially in downtown. Near the university, don't even think about parking. You won't find parking. Safety, some areas are safer than others, but it's always advisable to research neighborhoods because neighborhoods are very different. Political environment, a strong political activists, and maybe it's not for everyone, but it's what makes Berkeley so unique. So we have about 46 units for sale last month. We have about 2.1 months of inventory. So 23 units were sold during February, and median sales price, ready for it, 1.3. It is what it is. We are ready to pick our next city. Number two is Castro Valley. I really, really like Castro Valley. As a matter of fact, I was a resident of Castro Valley for a good number of years. Beautiful. But in 4 or 5 blocks, you can have all your errands done. is amazing. Community atmosphere is amazing. Very known for friendly community, ideal for families and individuals alike. Parks and recreation, the area boasts numbers of parks, recreational opportunities, including the Castro Valley Community Center. They offer a lot of activities for all ages. They have the library. It's really nice. Community located on the middle of everything. Is close to the 580. It's close to the 880. You can jump from 580 within minutes. You'll be in 680. It's just close to everything. They have some beautiful homes, from luxury homes and estates to entry-level condos. Beautiful homes with so much character. It's very nice. Families with children, the schools are amazing. Chabot Space and Science Center. Located near Castro Valley, this center offers fascinating exhibits, planetarium shows, stargazing events. They have several restaurants, from Asian food all the way to Mexican tacos, all the way to spaghetti. They pick some of the best restaurants and put them together. You can't go hungry in Castro Valley. Now let's talk about cost of living, Bay Area, right? So cost of living can be a little high compared to the national average. Traffic, yes. Castro Valley Boulevard gets busy, especially in peak hours. Not different from other cities, so this is not putting the city down. It's about 1.1 months of inventory. 50 units were sold in February. And the median sales price, 1.240. Yep, it's up there. But then they have entry level. Remember that. They have entry level. In closing, you're searching for a friendly community with great schools, outdoor activities. Then Castro Valley can be your next home. We're moving forward here, and our next city, 6. Number 6 happens to be nothing less than Oakland. I have so many past clients and family in Oakland. It's beautiful. Oakland, of course, the news, a lot happened, right, in Oakland, and sometimes the name has a little stigma, but no, every city has something happening, okay, from time to time. Yes, there is some concentrations somewhere in the avenues where a lot of activity takes place, and it is what it is. Some of the pros. Oakland has, in areas, a more affordability, living options compared to the Bay Area cities. Oakland has some serious and beautiful areas, and they are still building. They are very rich cultural diversity. So there are misconceptions, yes, and safety and this and that, but no, you can raise beautiful kids in Oakland. They have amazing schools. They have really good opportunities at recreation. Numerous of parks, plenty of recreational parks areas. Just great for family. We have the Oakland Museum of California. This is an amazing museum. Celebrate the arts, the history, natural science. We have Lake Mary, Port of Oakland. That is another. Oakland, that alone separates Oakland. The amount of labor and work and opportunity that's created in that port is incredible. I have clients that work in the Port of Oakland, and they do very well. And we have the Oakland Zoo. I took my girls several times. It's beautiful. And they have improved incredible. They did some serious remodeling. It looks so much better. Clean, the facilities. The animals are amazing. Some people have mixed feelings about animals being in these cages or in these surroundings. But at the end of the day, the way I look at it, it's somewhat like a sanctuary for some of those animals that are too old to be out there, having a quality of life, good food. So by going there, we're supporting the maintenance of the place and the longevity of the animal. Fortunately, some people are too quick to judge. I believe that the animals are being taken care of. They have a doctor that will look after them. They have their vaccine. And it's good for the children to learn to respect animals, to know more about them. They're wonderful. I love animals. Real estate update inventory. So let's see, 280 units. So remember, Oakland is a very large city. So 280 units were listed for sale last month. And now we have about 2.3 months of inventory. So that's more inventory than most of the cities. It's 116 units sold in February. And the median sales price, 927. You may think 927 is still up there. What is the affordability? But again, this is median price. You have entry level. Depends on where you want to live. You can still find a home under $600,000. Beautiful people, super friendly. The food is amazing. A great city. Okay, this time we got number 6, Fremont. Wow, that was the first city that I worked from as a licensed real estate agent. Are you ready for the year? 1992. Yes, I know. Some of you were not even born yet. That's how long I've been around in the industry, which is nothing but experience, good experience. So let's talk about Fremont. There's so much to cover with Fremont, but we'll do what we can to keep it short and sweet. So most people that I know move to Fremont because of the education. Fremont schools are a big draw for families. Why? We want the best school for our children, and Fremont, they have amazing education. Diversity, yes, a lot of cultural diversity is celebrated, offering a rich tapestry, backgrounds and traditions. Low crime rates, Fremont is considered safe and welcoming for families. Fremont is not short on green spaces, numerous parks, recreation activities to keep your family entertained and active. Let's talk about some interesting facts about Fremont. Silicon Valley, that's a good start right there. Silicon Valley. Fremont is located in the heart of Silicon Valley, home of numerous high-tech companies and startups. Super important. Sprawling area, 92.52 square miles. It's one of the largest cities in California. It's probably I would say it's probably second after San Jose. It's incredible. All kind of backgrounds, ethnicities, boasting over 50 parks in recreational areas. That's plenty. Cuisine, dining, you name it. Anything you want to eat. In Fremont, there is a place where they have pizza, but the flavor of the pizza is Indian. Incredible. I didn't even know. I had to look at the menu twice. In the last month, it's about 0.6 months of inventory. Sales activity, we have 59 units sold last month. And median sales price, $1.725. So a house in Fremont, not to surprise, it stays in the market about 10 days and even less. Again, it's not the most inexpensive place because it's not, but it's a beautiful place, worth every penny. So if you're really interested in Fremont, by all means, I'll be more than happy to assist, take you down there. I'm very familiar with the city. I know the places. I have a lot of past clients in there, and I'll be more than happy to give you a tour. Number 5, City of Danville. Danville is another beautiful city. Really good friend of mine. Family moved to Danville almost 30 years ago. And we came, beautiful home, and they said, you have 2 small children. Why don't you go check the schools in Danville? We're like, sure, why not? So we drove by ourselves and checked the elementary school at that point. And we were in for a ride. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. So long story short, we sold our home in Castro Valley, which I love still. Castro Valley is amazing. And we moved, and we never looked back. The community is just incredible. Family-oriented, super clean, organized, super safe. People are super friendly. It's probably one of the safest cities in California. Peace of mind. The police presence is amazing. Very friendly community. They have a lot of activities. We have some crazy car shows here. Power, muscle cars, all the way to very unique collecting items. Interesting fact about Danville, the charming downtown area features very unique shops. So we have restaurants, coffee shops, historic buildings, the Black Hawk Museum, of course, world-class automotive museum with rare and exotic cars and other artifacts. Let me give you now the market update for Danville. So inventory, we have 34 units were listed for sale last month. It's what about 1.6 months of inventory. Sales activity, we have 25 units were sold in February, and median sales about 2.1. And a home will be in the market about 25 days. That's average. Okay, moving on. Let's see what we got here. Number 10. And number 10, we have Lafayette. Let's move in and see what makes this city so unique. Pros, cons, and family-friendly aspects. So pros. Charming downtown. Lafayette is very unique. Boasts a quaint downtown area. Various shops, grocery stores, restaurants, and salons. Recreational activities, there are 6 parks. Plenty of green activity there. 7 neighborhood trails and a community center offering diverse programs for all ages. There is a beautiful water reservoir. Can't remember how many miles. It's large. I've been there a few times. Haven't been there for a while, but it's beautiful. I have friends who go there literally every weekend. Lafayette is well known for having a really good central bar located, which makes a community and traveling easier. It's very easy to get to the city from Lafayette. City is known for being safe and offers a high quality for families. Let's talk about some interesting facts about Lafayette. It was named after the Marquis de Lafayette. I learned about this recently. A French military hero from the American Revolutionary War. So wow, Very interesting. We have a library in Lafayette and a learning center, and the library offers a wealth of resources, including books, digital media, community programs. Very nice library. Lafayette offers a lot of recreational programs. Parks, trails, recreational department, plenty of programs for all ages. Parks, we talk about the parks activities, plenty of sports fields, picnic areas, playground, ideally for family and community events. So, yes, Lafayette offers a mix of housing, plenty of options from charming single-family homes to upscale estates. The city prioritizes community well-being through parks, trails, and cultural events. A high quality of life, excellent schools, and proximity to the vibrant Bay Area. Now, let's talk about costs. Like many Bay Area cities, Lafayette can be expensive. Limited nightlife, yeah, we talked about it before. Nightlife, you can go to the city and you'll find plenty of nightlife in there. Lafayette is more quiet, family-oriented. Lafayette is a little pace, the pace a little slower. And that's what makes Lafayette so unique. It's kind of a slow pace, very welcoming, very quiet, you want to say. Very nice. The inventory for Lafayette, 26 units were listed for sale as of February, about 1.9 months of inventory. 17 units were sold in February, and the median sales price, are you ready for this? Median sales price, $2.480. There's some beautiful mansions in there. Days on the market is about 12 days for a house to sell. Due to lack of inventory, which is no news to anyone, the average price goes about 103% over asking. In my opinion, if somebody, an agent in this case, decides to price a property low, which is not uncommon, and I don't agree much with that, in the minds of the buyer, when you write an offer over asking, in their mind they're overpaid, which in many cases that's not the case. Most of the time, the market price for the home, what happened is the agent can claim, oh wow, I sold this house 110% over asking. No, not really. It's different when the property is priced correctly and you still get an offer 100, 200, 300,000 over asking. In my career, the highest offer I ever wrote, it was 500,000 over asking. I know, sounds crazy, but that's what it was. But guess what? At 500,000 over asking for that particular home, we were at market price. Thank you again for tuning in, and stay tuned because there's always good information and valuable information coming your way. Thanks again.